Good evening, beloved. May the peace of God be unto you this evening. I believe that with the sufficiency of God's grace, you are doing well. We thank God for His mercies. We thank Him for our lives. And we thank Him for the protections that He has given us. I also want to thank you and welcome you to today's series. Today I'll be speaking about the subject, be determined to achieve your aspirations. Be determined to achieve your aspirations. And so let me start by asking you that, what is it that you hope to achieve in life? What are your ambitions in life? You see, in this world, we are all strangers. A time is coming where we will leave the world behind because we are just strangers passing through the world. And so let me ask you that, when that time comes, what do you hope to have achieved by that time? Beloved, when the time comes for you to leave this world, what do you hope to have achieved by then? Be determined to achieve your aspirations. Be determined to achieve your aspirations. So many things might have happened, or so many things may be happening in your life right now. They may be good or they may be bad. They may be influencing you in a positive way, or they may be influencing you in a negative way. But, beloved, maybe it's getting to the point in time where all these things that are happening in your life, they make you keep wondering. And as you wander around, you think or you believe that you've come to the point in time where there's nobody around, where there's nobody to interact with, where there's nobody to hear your cry. Beloved, be determined to achieve your aspirations. The journey might have been hard, or the journey towards achieving your aspirations might have been hard. But beloved, be determined to achieve your aspirations. Be determined to achieve your aspirations. Do not let the situations that you are going through bring you down. Do not let the situations that you are encountering or you are facing right now distract you from achieving your aspirations. As I said earlier on, this world, we are strangers to this world. A time is coming where we will be no more. A time is coming where we will put the world behind us. We are just passing through this world. And so let me ask you again that, when your time comes today, what might you hope to have achieved? What do you hope to achieve by the time you leave this world? What are your ambitions? What are your aspirations that you hope to achieve by the time you leave the world? Beloved, be determined to achieve your aspirations. Be determined to achieve your aspirations. And as I said, no matter how hard your journey has been, no matter how hard the fight has been towards achieving what you are passionate about, what you hope to achieve, your ambitions, beloved, do not give up. Keep fighting, because Philippians 4:13 tells us that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And so, beloved, I believe that if you are to seek the face of Christ, He will empower you to achieve your aspirations before you leave the world. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So, beloved, why don't you seek Christ to strengthen you? Why don't you seek Him to guide you? Why don't you seek Him to lead you so you can achieve your aspirations? So that when that time comes for you to leave the world, you can boldly say that, yes, you achieved your aspirations. You were created with a special character to achieve that aspiration before you leave this world. And so, beloved, let the Lord strengthen you to achieve that ambition, to achieve that goal that you hope to achieve by the time you leave the world. Be determined to achieve your aspirations. Do not let anybody distract you. Do not let anything distract you. In this world, you will come across two people. People that will encourage you to achieve your aspirations, or people that will pull you behind so you can never achieve your aspirations. And so, beloved, no matter how hard your fight has been, no matter what you are going through, be determined to achieve your aspirations. Be determined to achieve your aspirations. And after everything, when everything has been done, when you have finally been able to achieve that aspiration, you can agree with the book of 2 Timothy 4:7 and say that You fought a good fight. You finished the race because you had good faith. You fought a good fight. You finished the course because you had the faith. And so, beloved, do not let nothing distract you. Do not let anybody distract you. Do not let whatever that is happening in this world distract you from achieving that ambition. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And if you are able to achieve everything, you can say that you fought a good fight. You finished the course because of your faith. So, beloved, just keep your faith. Have your faith. And I believe that you will one day achieve that aspiration. I believe that the Lord has strengthened you to achieve that aspirations that you hope to achieve. I believe that when the time comes for you to leave the world, those that you are leaving behind can confidently testify that yes, indeed, you did achieve your aspirations. Yes, indeed, you did achieve whatever you hope to achieve by the time you left the world. And so, beloved, as I said earlier on, you were created with a special character. You were created with a unique character to achieve an ambition. So do not let anything distract you. Do not let nothing distract you. Focus on God and let Him strengthen you. Let Him guide you. As the book of Philippians 4:13 is saying, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And so if Christ has strengthened you, then there's nothing to distract you. There's nothing to hold you back from achieving your aspirations. And at the end of it all, when you do achieve your aspirations, at the end of it all, when you do achieve whatever that you hope to have achieved, you can say that yes, you fought a good fight. You finished the course because of your faith. So, beloved, be strong. Be strong in the Lord. Be strong in the Lord. Be strong in the Lord. Be strong in the Lord, because you have already achieved that aspiration. You have already achieved that ambitions that you hope to achieve. All you have to do is keep focused, keep going. As I said last week, if you've done it up to this point, beloved, you can do it again. So let nothing distract you. Let nothing distract you. The Lord rose last week for you to be victorious. So let that motivate you, let that keep you going, because He rose to strengthen you to achieve your aspirations. He rose so that you can achieve whatever thing that you've set for yourself. He rose to strengthen you to not to give up. So, beloved, keep going. Keep going. You have that character to achieve the ambition you hope to achieve. So let nothing distract you. Keep going. Keep going. And I believe that in the end, you will fight a good fight. I believe that in the end, you will finish a good course. And I believe that in the end, you will keep your faith to achieve whatever thing that you've set for yourself. May the Lord be with you. May the Lord guide you. It is my prayer that may He empower you this week. May He strengthen you this week. May He motivate you to fight a good fight. And may He lead you as you join me next week. Thank you, and God bless you for joining me today. Thank you.